Communication is the foundation of a strong and healthy family. It involves communication, opinion, emotion, and ideas in open and right manners. Effective communication builds trust, creates emotional relationship, resolve problems, and avoid miscommunication. It promotes a supportive environment in which all family members are respected, appreciated, and connected. Regular and loving interaction strengthen relationship, promote harmony, and provide a good example for children. Good communication is essential for overcome challenges and sustaining family peace. The first important of communication in family is build trust and understanding. What we can do is open communication within a family. Open communication enhance trust between family members. Sharing feeling and experience help family members understand each other's perspective and leading to stronger bonds. Second thing is strengthen emotional connection. Talking openly about joys, fears, and concern allow family members to provide emotional support. It can create a safe space for everyone to express their true self without fear of judgment. Next one is enhance problem solving. Families that communicate well are better equipped to work as a team. Whether it's a planning finance, resolving, scheduling conflict, or managing household responsibilities. Open dialogue ensures collaboration. Next one is resolve conflict. Disagreements are natural in any family. Healthy communication helps address conflict constructively. Instead of harboring resentment, families can discuss issues calmly and find solutions together. And the last one is models healthy behavior for children. Parents who communicate effectively set a positive example for their children. Children learn critical life skills such as empathy, listening, and express emotion from observing family interaction.
In a world filled with constant notification and screen time, technology often takes the place of face-to-face conversation. When phones are at dinner table or when messages replace meaningful talks, it creates a barrier to true communication. The lack of personal interaction leads to misunderstanding and missed emotional cues. When family members live far apart or have hectic work or study schedules, maintaining regular communication becomes a challenge. The lack of frequent visits or meaningful interaction can cause emotional distance, leading to feelings and neglect or confusion. Without regular in-person check-ins, important conversations often get overlooked or misunderstood.
In terms of statistics, based on a study of communication pattern of Malay family prepared by Cik Aziza, the study was done by taking a sample of 1,012 respondents, which consists of 435 children, 277 fathers and 300 mothers. The level of family communication in Malaysia provides a general insight into how parents and children interact. As we can see, the pie chart represents two types of communication, which is conversation orientation and conformity orientation, adopted by three different individuals, which are children, fathers and mothers. Based on the mean score, clear patterns can be seen across conversation and conformity orientation. For conversation orientation, mothers lead with a highest mean score of 49.62, followed by father and children. This indicates that mothers tend to engage in open discussion more frequently, with fathers showing moderate levels of engagement and children participating the least. When we turn to conformity orientation, fathers take the lead with a mean score of 32.57, slightly higher than mothers, which at 32.15. This shows that fathers emphasize adherence to family norms slightly more than mothers, with children showing less conformity overall. In conclusion, these findings suggest that Malaysian families strive for a balance between open communication and maintaining traditional values. However, lower score among children in both orientation highlights a potential gap in engagement within the family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us in Surah Al-Isra, chapter 17, verse 23, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما. And we have decreed for mankind to worship none but Allah and to be kind to parents, whether one or both of them attain old age with you. Do not say to them even oof, and do not reply to them, but speak to them a noble word. This verse highlights two key points. First, worshipping Allah alone, and second, the obligation to treat our parents with utmost kindness and respect, especially when they reach old age. Even something as small as saying oof, which expresses annoyance, is prohibited. Instead, we are encouraged to speak to them gently and with honor. May Allah grant us the ability to fulfill our duties towards our parents with sincerity and excellence. Let us remember that blessing our parents is a way to earn the pleasure of Allah.
In today's busy world, family dinners are often the only time everyone gathers. But what happens when phones steal the spotlight? Miscommunication grows and connection fades. The solution? Turn off your phones during dinner. This small step creates space for meaningful conversations, laughter, and sharing stories. It's a chance to reconnect and strengthen bonds. So, put the screens aside and focus on the people who matter most, which is your family, because true connection starts with being present. Living far from home can make it easy to lose touch with your parents, but miscommunication often begins with distance, both physical and emotional. The solution? Always make time to visit your parents, whether it is during holidays or a short weekend trip. These visits show you care and keep the bond alive, because no matter how far you go, family is always worth the journey.
Miscommunication can cause problems in families. Good communication builds trust, strengthens emotional bonds, and helps solve conflicts. It also set a good example for children. But things like too much screen time and busy schedules often stop families from talking properly. To fix this, put phones away during meals and spend time with your family. Visiting loved ones, even for a short time, can make a big difference. In Islam, Allah tells us in Surah Al-Isra, verse 23, to be kind to our parents, especially when they are old. Even small words of respect can please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's focus on talking with our families. Stronger connections bring love, peace, and blessings. That's all for us. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.